What is Hafrashat Challah when baking challah with Jewish children? Imagine turning a simple baking activity into a meaningful family tradition. When baking challah with children, one special step adds a layer of spiritual connection. That step is called Hafrashat Challah. It is a mitzvah, or commandment, that involves setting aside a tiny piece of dough before shaping the bread. This act is rooted in a biblical instruction to take a small portion from the first dough made from flour. The portion is about 1 ounce, roughly the size of a small egg. It is separated while the dough is still whole, before dividing it into loaves. When doing this with children, it becomes a chance to teach them about respecting Jewish laws and traditions. A blessing is recited during this process, thanking God for the commandment and sanctifying the act. Historically, the separated piece was given to the Kohanim, or priests, in the temple. Since the temple no longer stands, the small piece is now usually burned or discarded respectfully. Including children in Hafrashat Challah helps them understand the importance of gratitude and holiness in everyday actions. It also makes the baking process more engaging and meaningful for them. When children help measure the dough, they see how small the portion is, making the mitzvah tangible. Saying the blessing together turns the activity into a shared spiritual moment. This practice also ties into the Shabbat tradition, as challah is a central part of the meal. Involving children in this step helps them feel connected to their heritage and understand why challah is special. It encourages a sense of pride and belonging in Jewish home practices. Plus, it creates lasting family memories around the kitchen table. So, in simple terms, Hafrashat Challah is the act of setting aside a small piece of dough as a mitzvah when baking challah. It symbolizes a connection to Jewish tradition and holiness. When done with children, it becomes a practical way to teach them about their faith and values while baking together.